May 3rd, 1999. Moore, Oklahoma. 8:47 p.m. That's when everything changed. But the story didn't start there. It started hours earlier, when the sky was still blue, when everything felt normal. People were living their lives, picking up kids, relaxing on porches, cooking dinner. Nothing felt wrong. But by 2 p.m., something had shifted. Meteorologists at the National Weather Service were staring at their screens, realizing this wasn't just another storm. Cold air was colliding with warm, moist air. Wind shear was creating rotation. The perfect setup for something deadly. Every model showed the same thing. Something big was coming. By 4 p.m., a high-risk alert was issued. Some people paid attention. Others didn't. Because in Oklahoma, tornadoes are normal. Most of the time, they miss you. By 6 p.m., storms began forming. But this was only the beginning. By 7 p.m., a supercell had formed. Not just a storm, a rotating monster. And it was heading straight toward Moore. At 7:10 p.m., a tornado watch was issued. Phones buzzed. TV warnings flashed. But there was one problem. No one knew exactly where it would hit. That uncertainty froze people. Some went to shelters. Some waited. Some ignored it completely. By 7:45 p.m., radar showed a hook echo. The signature of a tornado. This wasn't a possibility anymore. It was real. At 8:31 p.m., the tornado touched down. Sirens screamed across the town. People had just 16 minutes. On paper, that sounds like enough time. In reality, it wasn't. People ran. Some reached safety. Some tried to escape in their cars. A decision that would cost lives. Others just stood there, watching. Because when something like this appears, your brain struggles to believe it's real. Then came the sound. A roar. Like a freight train. Like a jet engine. Winds over 300 miles per hour. Ripping homes apart. Trees snapped. Cars flew. Windows exploded. It wasn't just noise. You could feel it. Like the world itself was breaking. And then, it got worse. This tornado didn't weaken. It grew stronger. Wider. Faster. For 12 miles. It stayed at maximum intensity. Entire neighborhoods vanished. Not damaged. Erased. Satellite images later showed bare ground. Where homes once stood. Power collapsed. Communication failed. Phones stopped working. Emergency systems went dark. The systems designed to save people failed when they were needed most. 36 people died instantly. But numbers don't tell the real story. A mother shielded her children with her body, taking severe injuries, but saving their lives. A father dug through rubble for 12 hours, only to find his daughter too late. A teenage boy kept his little sister alive, under the debris, talking to her in the dark, until help arrived. An elderly couple, married 63 years, found together, holding each other. This tornado didn't just destroy homes. It changed everything. 1,423 people were injured. 8,480 homes destroyed. billions in damage. But the biggest loss was certainty. Because this disaster proved something terrifying. Technology isn't enough. Warnings aren't enough. Sometimes, nature wins. Completely. Moore, Oklahoma became a turning point. A lesson. A reminder that no matter how advanced we become, we are still vulnerable. Because if that tornado had hit earlier, if schools had been open, if the warning came just 5 minutes later, the death toll could have been in the hundreds, maybe even thousands. May 3rd, 1999. This isn't just a story about a tornado. It's a reminder. We don't control nature. We survive it.